sacrifice.
Welcome to Real Talk 2, where I'll try to pretend to be like Dr. Phil and fail horribly at it. By the way, I look like shit, my hair's a mess, but I'm sweaty. Let's go. Okay, so the first question is, I'm dating a 19-year-old and I'm 15. My sister and mom had found out my sister is demanding we break up with him or she'll snitch on everything she knows about me. I don't really know what to do. Okay. Well, in my opinion, this is a tough situation, considering the age difference and then the legal consequences with that. But, going from a different basis of what makes you happy, you should do what makes you happy because really that's all that matters. And happiness is worth everything, right? So why not take a risk? I mean, I'm not saying that I agree with this, and I personally wouldn't do it myself, but if it makes you happy, then there's no one stopping you from being happy as you pursue that. And I guess things will work themselves out, and if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If it's not, well, then it's not. There's always others, and you'll find better. Yeah. Okay, Vivian Gasca, I hope that's how you pronounce your last name. She asked what do guys really want in girls, in my point of view. Well, in my point of view, I want someone that's trustworthy and loyal. Someone that's gonna like actually love me for me and not like just one part of me. Like, but me for a whole package too. I want someone that has self-control and they're faithful. I want someone that's gonna love me as long as I'm gonna love them. Someone that, you know, it's not gonna lie to me. They're gonna be sweet. They're gonna treat me like I deserve to be treated. And along with all that comes happiness. But there's so much more I could tell you. I mean, I could write you a book with this, but I want to mention that there are a lot of other guys that are, you know, just wanting sex. And in my opinion, it's kind of fucked up, but it goes for guys and girls both, because we're both like this. But you just have to watch out for those people. I mean, life is hard because we're supposed to learn lessons from it. You make a mistake, you learn from it, and never let it happen again. So if you run into like one of the people that only want you for sex, then you need to learn from it and stay away from those types of people and look for the traits that you're usually not looking for, because a lot of girls and people don't realize that what they want isn't what they want like in here, so they always go for the douchebags or like the bitches that are gonna fuck you over. But just like sit down, listen to your heart, and think for a minute on what you're really looking for in a person, and go from there. Okay, Tyler Gmo Johnson, a good friend of mine, he's like a brother to me. He wants me to talk about the whole Coney thing. And to be completely honest, I don't really know much about the whole Coney thing, but from what I've heard, it's some propagandial bullshit. That's probably not even a word, but it'll work. In my opinion, it's not really something that's bothering me because it's all the way on the other side of the world. And I mean, it's bad and all, but I shouldn't really let it affect me on a day-to-day basis. I mean, I might think about it every so often and feel bad for all the stuff that's happening, but in reality, I'm not really going to worry about it so much. Maybe that makes me a heartless bastard for all the stuff that's going on over there, but oh well, I guess shit happens. Okay, another question by Tyler Gmo Johnson is, what do I think about Obama going for gay rights now? In my opinion, it's just something that he can use to get more votes. But in the long run, it backfired on him because he had the full support of the black church and all that. Well, according to all religions, basically, being gay is a sin towards God. And since he's supporting gay rights now, the black church has pulled out from supporting him. So what he did in order to try to get more election votes and all this just ended up hurting him in the long run and making him get less. And I'm pretty sure most of the people know he's just using it for publicity anyways and doesn't probably want to continue on with it, or probably won't. And it makes him pretty pathetic that, you know, you can sit there and lie to people and tell them that you support something when you probably really don't, and all you're doing is trying to influence them and for voting for you under false pretenses. So in my opinion, it's pretty pathetic, and he's most likely not going to win. I mean, if he does win this election, then fuck you, America. What is wrong with us? Fuck. yeah, that's about it on that. Okay, another really good friend of mine asked, how do you tell your true friends from fake ones? Well, this is really a tough subject to discuss, but usually your true friends are going to be the ones that are always going to be around there for you no matter what. And just your fake friends, like the second something goes wrong or not in their favor, they're going to leave you and betray you the chance they get. And your true friends, no matter how bad it is, and even if it's about them, even like after a while, they may be pissed off, but if they're your true friends, you should be able to communicate and work through anything. With your fake friends, they're just going to get it over with. They don't want to be around you anymore. They're not really friends. And you just gotta look for the ones you really trust. I know it's hard, and you'll say you think you trust people, and in reality, it turns out that those people are actually one of the biggest, like, heartless betrayers there are, and they'll do nothing but leech your happiness and everything. And you'll have to go through a lot of people like that before you realize who your true friends are and what those true friends have is, and their trait-wise, like the loyalty and trustworthiness and all this other stuff. They're not going to talk shit behind your back. They'll actually take up for you if they do hear shit. And they'll always be there for you, like you should be there for them. That's a little bit of what I think about true friends. I mean, it's really kind of a hard topic to discuss because everyone probably has a different opinion on it. But that for now, that's all I really want to say on it. Blake Worley wants me to talk about the stereotypes dealing with black people and food. You know, the whole fried chicken, watermelon, Kool-Aid, cornbread thing. In my opinion, that stuff's all delicious to begin with. Like cornbread. Not that dry, crummy cornbread, but it's gotta be like sweet cornbread. You know what I'm talking about? That kind of like cake, but it's cornbread. And fried chicken. I don't really like fried chicken. I don't like chicken with bones in it. And I know there's fried chicken without bones, but and that's kind of like Kool-Aid. I don't like grape Kool-Aid, so I guess I can't be black. I like cherry Kool-Aid, so I don't know what that makes me. Definitely not black, because it's not grape. And watermelon, fuck dude, watermelon's so good. How could you not like that? Black or not, I love watermelon. And I enjoy these stereotypes because you can make jokes about them. But you gotta do it in a sense that you're showing that you're not being racist, unless you really are racist. But in a sense that they know you're joking around and, you know, just fucking around with them and not actually, like, intending to piss them off or anything. You know what I mean? Be racist, but be racist in a joking way that's not gonna get your ass kicked. Haley Markel wants me to talk about her. Well, Haley, I don't really know you too well, but I know we've talked a few times, and you're really pretty, and you're a really chill person, it seems like, and we should definitely change this whole not knowing each other thing and start talking more, and getting to know each other and become good friends. Sound like a plan? It does to me. Okay? Good. Joe Babykickers Gish wants me to talk about the great adventures I've had with him. Well, let me just start off by saying Joe Gish is one of my best friends. He's been always here for me whenever I've needed him. He's like a brother to me, and the adventures we've been on have been some crazy shit. And a lot of which we just really can't remember due to unfortunate circumstances that I'm not liable to say right now. But we've been on some crazy shit. We've almost gotten fights with rednecks in the bathroom. We've been to the mall and tried to sell one of my friends. We stolen so much stuff and tore so much stuff up and just destroyed everything. And we danced, we beatbox, there's all kinds of stuff. Even like a lot of stuff I don't really want to say due to certain viewers that watch this video, and they're probably not legal. They're definitely not legal. Definitely not. But the adventures me and him go on, even though the stuff I listed was kind of like pity stuff, like it was low down on the charts, you know what I'm saying? But like, all of our adventures are great, and they're gonna be memories that stick with me for the rest of my life. I'll be like 99 and in a wheelchair, telling my grandchildren about all these stupid stories that we went on, and how all the near-death experiences we've had, and all of that shit, and it's gonna be stuck in my brain for the rest of my life. And I'm glad I shared them with you, Joe. Okay. Last but not least, I want to mention that Carly Cannibal is in fact my best buddy. I love Carly to death, and I can't wait to chill with you again, Carly. Did you think this video sucked? Did you think I didn't put enough effort into this video? Well, if you did, then you're thinking the same thing I'm thinking. And on that note, once I start feeling better, I'll remake this video in more detailed and explain a lot more and everything you said. But for now, I'll leave this one up, and I know it sucks, so just kind of deal with it for now until I make another one. Promise? Pinky promise? Yeah, there's my pinky. Pinky promise to make another one. Alright? Alright.